Hello, hello.
Hey, hey, how's it going?
It's going really great. How are you doing today?
Excellent.
Wonderful. You must be Cody.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, are you ready, sir?
Yeah,
For the,
definitely. I'm
for
excited.
the what do you know about Healy so far?
Basically just kind of like what they are, what they have to offer. They actually did one of these for my wife the other day,
Hmm.
Jordan. So yeah, she came upstairs and was glowing.
Oh, great, great, great. So
Yeah.
are you into energy frequency medicine? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so like she maybe have told you, we're both Reiki 2 attuned. I'm really into like I want to like dive into crystal healing as well. Really into that. I love getting Reiki done myself. So it's always very great to be able to drop in and feel that energy work being done and then just like seeing how the next few days really go. So
For sure, for sure. How was your, I guess it was almost like residual secondhand Healy because your wife got the resonance. She got her chakras aligned and then had some resonance work done. And then I guess she did some Reiki on you. How was that? Was there anything different in comparison to normally how Reiki sessions go with her?
well no, we didn't really like do an actual Reiki session. I think that day what was it? I think my lower back was really hurt, so she just kind of like put her hands on my back and I mean, pretty sure it worked out.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
cool. Do you have any questions about the Healy or just want to just kind of dive in?
Yeah, so I guess the thing is, so we definitely want to grab one. We're just waiting for a little bit more abundance to come in. But so with that, like, are you able to set two different programs and still do two people, or does it all have to kind of be on the same program?
Great question. So with it's multiple ways to answer this. So when you're connecting, so I just got done with a flexibility. It's on bioenergetic number one, I think it is. And with when you're connected to it, it's one person at a time. When you do the resonance, which is what we're going to do today, because there's no cables on it, the intention is one person. But when you go in there, it'll ask you, are you a person? Are you an animal? Are you a plant? Are you a building? Are you a vehicle? Are you a group?
Ah,
Yeah. So one of the things I've been doing, Cody, is anybody who sets up these resonant sessions with me, I have the intention, and I always ask them, hey, do you align with my intention that every single day I'm going to do a group and I'll include you in the group if you want through your intention. You can always opt out if you want through your intention, because if you wake up, you're just like, I don't want no energy today. I'm good. Yesterday was good. I'm good. Then you opt out. The intention is there, and you disconnect, and you can reconnect with the intention that I will serve you and connect with the energy of the group that serves your highest benefit and aligns you with the optimum timeline, knowing that it serves my highest benefit and aligns me with my optimum timeline because it serves the conscious collective highest benefit and it aligns with the conscious collective's highest most optimum timeline. And so I've got a grip of people who that's actually, I kind of switched my meditations because I think about all these people. I'm actively like going into it. So it's that's one of the routes that I do to help more than one person at a time. Like my wife and I, the second we got because we have two Healy resonance, because with the fast start promotion, if you get a resonance and in the first 30 days you have three other people purchase a Healy, then you get a second resonance. So we did that in like the first 7 days because you just do this, you talk about it, you don't sell, and people go, but I want one, So there's not that sales aspect of this, which is what I love. And then when we got that second one, I don't put mine down, she doesn't put hers down, and we both have ours on. So it's more of like, hey, you using the Healy? You use That's what we're doing before. You using the Healy? Um, so it's one of those. Can you do multiple people at a time? You can if you have a resonance. If you've got gold or holistic health or holistic health plus, it's one person at a time because you are connected to the electrodes, and it
yep.
is the individual microcurrent. It's analyzing your specific current and providing that initial, that current, that ongoing feedback to yourself for one person. And the group, they haven't really launched into how to do that really. I just know. I just know. I'm like, all right, I know how to do this. So I just,
that intuitive hit.
yeah. So, because I didn't even realize it was there. And then I was putting somebody's information in, and I said, oh, well, are you a plant group, whatever? And I went, group.
Yeah. Like, what is this for?
And it got me. So that's one of the things I would recommend is if you're a practitioner, if you're a healer and you're working on a bunch of people at the same time or whatever, the investment's never going to go wrong. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What other questions do you have, Cody?
I don't know, really. I mean, the website's pretty thorough, and I mean, Jordan, had her things to say about it, so pretty sure I'm caught up to speed here.
Awesome. Well, let's put you in. So yeah, person, animal, plant, organization, building, vehicle, group, or other are the options. So we'll put in, let's see, Cody, 7-3. All right, great. And now we're going to get a picture so we can get an energetic footprint of you. So smile. Great.
Yeah, we're very excited to dive into these because we're actually made the decision to sell our house and move to Ecuador.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, to this little village called Wild Child Village. It's ran by an ex-American who went down there with a village to create an eco village, and they do like plant medicine retreats, yoga retreats, all that stuff.
So I'll be seeing you.
Our bills are literally going from $3,300 a month down to $800 a month.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna really like try to dive in. We want to get one, maybe two of these, and then also like Kangen water system, and really try to provide this healing, and transformation to everyone else. Kind of like what you're doing.
Oh yeah, I'm in finance. I'm a senior vice president for a financial services organization, and the first place that people go after they fix their money is their health. And for me, it's about either reducing or eliminating people's financial expenses, because we spent about 6 figures on my wife and my son. And we would be retired 10 years earlier if we would have put that towards our financial future versus health. And we do it again. We just want to help people so they don't have to go that way. And it's just interesting that if you can find ways to live more affordably and also help a lot of people with something that they're requiring in their life, you just can really make a lot of money without selling anything. It's just serving people at that point. So it's really cool.
Yeah, exactly.
So it did an aura reading. So that's what we'll do first. And what it does here, Cody, good work, man. You are high on the charts.
Heck yeah.
So on the red, it goes from the sacral, or I'm sorry, the root, and then the sacral, and keeps on going up. So this is on a scale of 1 to 100. And the higher you are, the more aligned you are, because, as you know, every single color will start out there basic. You got this visual spectrum, and red vibrates at a specific frequency, and it's at 90%. So that means that there are other colors, meaning other vibrations, meaning other realities that are also being experienced. And if we can lock in that resonating, pervasive frequency long enough that your body goes, I remember, then all that other stuff just fades away. I don't know if you're into shadow work or inner child work or anything like that.
So over the last 4 months, I've spent $6,300 just on personal development and shadow work, and really, I went through some men's coaching, and it's changed my life tenfold in just these last 3-4 months.
Get ready. This is it's
giddy just thinking about it.
It is. So with this, when you're doing the chakras, it's all intention based, and the intention is, my focus is strong and stable. And what it's going to do, if it's not 100%, the second, it defaults to doing 3 of the ones that are most out of alignment. But since it's your first time, we weren't showing 100. I just chose all 7 chakras.
Okay.
And that'll give you, So what it's going to do is it's going to go through all of your chakra systems. So your spiritual body, your energy, your etheric body, your mental body, your emotional body, your spiritual body, your astral body, your causal body, and all those different chakras. And it's going through them right now, and it's analyzing, okay, it was supposed to be red. Is it really red? It was supposed to be green. Is it really green? And so is it, on the printout, what it'll do is it'll say, all right, what are you most resonating with now? So there's a 90% applicability, if you will, that in your green, which your heart chakra, it's supposed to be green, right? But
Yeah.
there's a present state of violet. So with this, it can get pretty personal. Like really, you look into that shadow of your shadow. This is what did it for me. I looked into there and went, how'd you know about that? I've never told anybody about that. And that was it. I knew. And so it's going to give you a present state, which is the color. It's going to give you a description by experiencing that color. And then it's going to tell you, if it were green, what would be that desired state? What would be your experience? Because instead of that misaligned guitar music that all the strings are just horrible, let's tune it and listen and experience what it is that was meant to be experienced.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this PDF to myself. There'll be 3 PDFs that I'll be sending you, and then also some follow-up information. And then that way, when you're ready, you got everything ready to go, and you just snag it. And it usually, right now, they're usually taking about 7 to 10 days to get to you. So when you do decide to move forward, they do come pretty quick.
Okay.
All right. So what we're going to do for the first, we're only going to do it for 1 minute and 20 seconds. A lot of people, I did this at the first. I wanted tons of time. I wanted 100% intensity. Not really the way to go. It's kind of overpowering.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start out low, slow, and then if you do have any things you want to tell during it, if there's any thoughts, emotions, experience, sensations, if you want to tell me afterwards and get into a deep meditation state, great. If you want to do a play-by-play, great. And or if you have something later tonight or tomorrow where there are residual effects of Healy, either shoot me a text, send me an email, take your phone, turn it sideways, record a video. That way it's, easy, better for social media and stuff like that.
Yep.
And really appreciate it, because as we're growing, the thing is, Cody, I don't know if you know what I do on my spare time that I create on my Optum timeline. I love putting and showing people how to get YouTube videos on the first page of Google on YouTube to create a soul client attraction system.
Yep.
And so anybody who purchases a residence or upgrades to a residence, what I do is I take this first experience that we're having right now, and I'll edit it and literally put it on the first page of Google with all of your information on it. So when anybody ever sees it, they'll come to you. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah. So welcome to the team. That's kind of what we do here.
Yeah.
And my whole, we'll get to know each other, but it is really to help everybody embrace prosperity from the 5th dimension and beyond. And it's leveraging the law of compensation, law of prosperity, opulence, and the law of mirrors. So here we go. So in 1 minute and 22 seconds, or 1 minute and 20 seconds, the vibrations are coming your way. Just to connect the Healy real quick. Let's see. All right, in 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds left. All right, all done. All right, so the next one that we're going to do is, so the resonance has all of the programs. So the difference between the gold and the holistic health and the holistic health plus, really just the number of programs that come with it. The resonance has all of the programs and the quantum sensor that taps into the quantum field. Well, they all do really, but it's just the software inside that allows it to do it, that turns it on. Besides the 17 program pages, there are basically categories of pain and learning and memory and stuff like that. The resonance also comes with Bach flower remedies, materia medica, amino acids, Australian bush flowers, Alaskan gem elixirs, Schulzer salts, and I Ching. So under each one of those categories, you can choose, and what it does is it says, amino acids, there's 76 amino acids that it can go in and optimize for the frequencies. And what you can do is choose a specific program page, and what it'll do is it'll give you the top 5 frequencies or amino acids in this case that you're most out of alignment with. So on the bell curve, if the middle is where you want to be, if it had ones that were just a little out of alignment and they put you in alignment, you're not going to really perceive that much different. So what it's going to do is see where you really out of alignment, and it's going to focus on those 5. Now we could choose one of Healy's program pages of pain or jobs or skin or beauty or meridians or chakras or protection for energies of 5G, EMF, people, cellular, things like that. What I like doing, bad people.
As a clairsentient, I know that one pretty well.
Right? Yeah. What I like doing is this one right here where it says all Healy programs at the bottom. So there's 17 program pages. And what it'll do is it'll say which 5 program pages are of your benefit. So in some of these program pages, there's 7 programs, there's 10 programs, there's 5 programs, there's 4. So you could be getting 20 different programs at the same time.
Wow, I know pain would probably pop up. I suffer from back pain a lot, so that's kind of like why I really want to get one, just to have in my pocket at all times.
I can't tell you in the last 48 hours, Julia, my wife, she was 26 years old and got a neuromuscular degenerative autoimmune disease diagnosis, and also ruptured her disc within a very short amount of time. And that's how we got down this route. And simply the pain element alone is worth every penny.
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
What I've seen with her, not let alone me, I had a 12-year-old hip injury go away in 7 days. It's intense.
Wow.
So with this, the intention is, with what do I have the greatest resonance now?
Yeah.
You don't got to answer it. It's just saying, okay, where am I? So Cody, you hold that intention with what do I have the greatest resonance now? And I'll do the same with you. And 3, 2, 1. All right, we are done. Let's see what it pulls up. All right, so the first one that it's going to pull up is sleep.
Yeah, so, I'm exhausted. With our kids, it's so hard to get a full night of sleep.
Oh yeah, here you got a 1 and 3-year-old. Yeah, that's it. And then we've got beauty programs, and that could be anything from inner beauty. That was actually the shadow of my shadow.
Yep.
Because the little boys are beautiful, and then one day they're not.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, really interesting, right? The divine masculine definitely came up with this one, really helping all of that come out. It's yeah, it's been beautiful. Protection program, and Healy deep cycle programs, and then chakras. So I'd be curious to see what will happen with pain, but it's interesting. You align some things, and those things don't need to express pain, because those
Yeah.
things are no longer out of alignment, right?
Yeah. I'm surprised pain didn't come up because back's been really hurting the last couple of days, and actually I just got tripped by my dog earlier and landed on my side of my hip, and just like right now my middle back is just completely like constricted.
Well, when we're ending off, I'll make sure that we can do a pain cycle, and
Okay.
then yeah, we'll make sure to do that. So for this one, we're going to do a minute and 20 seconds, and so it's going to go through all of those programs. And so here we go again. 3, 2, 1. Ten more seconds. Alrighty. Now, what I love about this is that it's really, this frequency medicine, it's really moving from practitioner to patient. And a lot of folks can go, well, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know how to use this. I don't know what programs would be best for me. I don't have intuition. So what I love about the resonance is that you analyze it, it tells you what to do. And now what we do is we get to dive deeper, because the number one program that came up was sleep. So now what we can do is we can specifically go into that sleep program, and now it'll solely focus on that sleep program. So because before it was sleep and beauty and chakras and protection, so there was like 20, 25 programs running at once. Well, the top one that it resonated with most is sleep.
Yep.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and open up sleep. And now we're going to do those specific frequencies. So it literally shifts, like yourself being into Reiki and being a practitioner, you do your Reiki, what you normally do, and do this in addition to, and then people go, whoa, whatever you have, I want. I don't need to go through that training, which I'm also helping people shift into giving away their education for free.
Yeah, right.
So they can make an abundance of it.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's like shifting that mindset, shifting the way that you receive, and you give away that which you love the most. You're no longer tied to making money off of Reiki.
Yeah.
It will help transition, so you're never charging for Reiki again, and you're making 10 or 50 or 100 times more money.
Yeah, exactly. So, so when we buy these, I think Jordan was saying that opens it up so where we can sell these?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You'll have a link, you'll have a dashboard, you'll have it. So you'll have access to all my videos and my website and whatnot, and the Soul Client Attraction system. So you can either plug into mine and just share my stuff, or I'll show you how to create your own to create leads for yourself and your own team. And basically it's sharing information. And when other people buy, not only is there the direct sales opportunity, there's also the residual income, because there's nutritional aspects of it that are monthly membership. There's a watch, which is basically biofeedback, kind of like a Fitbit type deal that comes with a monthly subscription. And they're also coming out with pets, which is a big one. And then there's another one else. I'll remember it. But those are all monthly subscriptions. So if somebody's trying to lose weight or get healthier or whatever, there's ongoing subscriptions. So yeah, it's going to be a really big opportunity. So
And I assume these frequencies aren't bad, like real Fitbits and a cell phone in your pocket.
oh, I was staying at a Airbnb. We were there for 2 months, back and forth between a few different Airbnbs that this lady owned, and she's a portal queen. She's basically a gatekeeper, if you will. She's not going to say she is, but I know her deal. And
Yeah.
she had shamanic drums, she had crystal bowls, she had crystals and all these, and she had an EMF recorder. And so I did a video on that of, does Healy emit EMF and radio waves? And it's nothing. It's like nothing.
Nice.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, just doing this, I don't do
speakerphone. I won't put the thing up to my head.
yeah. And just, it's amazing your outlets or plugs or lights. It's interesting how much EMF and radio waves and stuff is coming off of it.
Yeah, I bet.
Healy, there's nothing. So, there is microcurrency going through it. But it's an aligning versus you're not in a Faraday cage.
Yeah, you're going forward, not back.
Yeah, you're not being just put off course by any fourth dimensional entities that purposely created those energies to present a lower vibrational state. All right, so we're going to dive into sleep. So with what do I have the greatest resonance now, is your intention. All right, sleep systemic, bed rest, balanced sleep, and fine flow. Those are going to come to you in an email, and also I'll send you a manual so you can dive in. In the manual, it'll tell you how often these are, outlined to be done, and let's see, sleep, and just kind of guidelines on what they are, because some of them just don't make sense. Like, what is bioenergetic 1? What's in that program? So I'll give you some more information on that. So for sleep, we'll do a 1 minute and 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1. All right, all done. So we're gonna lead it off, or leave it, is Cody, is I'm gonna do the pain program. I'm gonna hold the intention for this last time about with what do I have the greatest resonance now? And it pulls up chronic pain, anxiety, migraine, tooth, the local jaw, and then chronic back pain are the ones that it pops up. And so I'll actually be sending you 4 PDFs, so you can check those out. And then where we are is complete. That was it.
Nice.
Yeah, what I love about this is that I just share energy with folks. It's kind of like Reiki, where I feel like I'm the channel, right? So I also get some benefit from it, which is really cool. And then after this, I just give people information, ask them if they have any questions, or create that channel. So if they have any, if they have any questions, phone call, text, email, that's fine. Show them where resources are to get. But I set people up, and for the next 26 minutes and 49 seconds, you're going to be receiving the energy. So if you want to sit and meditate, if you want to go play with your kids, whatever that might be, that's great. And just know that with changing anything, if you go from a standard American diet, not to say that that's what you eat, but you go to vegan or do a juice cleanse or something like that, there's going to be that flush, that purge, that virulence, right? That's coming out. It makes you feel like the flu, because that's exactly what it is. Is you are flushing out that solvent that is virulence, helps flush that out so you don't get retoxified and get poisoned. Well, if your optimum vibration is here and you're way down in Timbuktu, and all of a sudden you get optimized, even if it's not here, but even if it's close or closer, that is going to require a physical shift in the manifestation of your reality. So you might feel like you just went on a cleanse. Okay. It might not feel like rainbows, sunshine, and buttercups. Yeah. I'm finding it's pretty much a 50-50 mix, where some people, half the people are like, oh my gosh, I've never felt better and everything is great. That's where we were the first week. And then it hit us. Yeah. We were going pretty hard. And there's some folks with some medical issues that we connected with, and they were not prepared. They've never experienced energy medicine or anything like that. And I think they were being a little bit naive about it. Yeah. About just really headstrong. This isn't going to happen. Yeah. And, oh, I didn't sleep all night long. It's your fault. Or, oh, I'm in pain now. It's your fault. I mean, you have some major issues that you could die from. Yeah, I mean, it's just like shadow work. Once you commit to the work, your shadows are going to come to the surface. So it's exactly, it's a no-brainer on that one. I mean, you go to the chiropractor, you get chiropractic trained. Yep. Oh, exactly. So with that, just know that the idea is this, but sometimes in order to get out, you gotta kind of get some momentum to get back up. So I'm comfortable with being uncomfortable. All right, awesome. And that's just a caveat I like to share with people, because a lot of people see this information and they just expect it's going to be awesome, and it is. Yeah. It's just sometimes it's healing us, like on the route to healing or being better it's not easy sometimes. So not pretty. might not be pretty. So Cody, thanks. I really appreciate the opportunity. And if you have any questions, let me know. And the link that your wife already has is how you get started. So if you do have any questions, in the link that I'll be sending, we'll have videos on how to get started and how to walk through it. It's pretty simple. Like I said, you usually get your Healy about 7 to 10 days. So, and after that, if you're techie at all, in less than 10, 15 minutes, you'll be up and running. And after that, it's very intuitive. So. Okay, awesome. And that chakra reading that you took for me, is that, are you sending a picture of that at all, or? You're going to get a PDF of all of that I took. It'll tell you exactly where you were and what energies were being sent. Yep. And also here, I'll just, I was just pretty happy with that reading. I want to be like, yeah, look, the work's paying off. Well, I just did like a 9-day energy healing thing about 3 weeks ago with a friend in India. It was like this opportunity that only happens every 50 years. And it was every day, we started out with root chakra the first day and then went all the way up. And then the last 2 days, she just kind of did like distance Reiki and energy aligning. Wow. And she had said that my root was blocked and my heart. And both of those looked pretty damn good on that reading. They did. Well, they did. Absolutely. And I've been feeling the elemental shift as well, too. So it's not just like that. That just kind of solidifies everything that I've been feeling. Wonderful. Wonderful. I love connecting with like-minded individuals who get this. Right? And they just like geek out like, oh, cool. Yeah. Tell me where I'm all messed up. Let me go ahead and like
Yeah.
Figure that out.
That's why we're like, yeah, we're going to Ecuador. I mean, all our friends still go to the bars. You know, they're trapped very vibrating low. I mean, I don't want to be mean and not call them friends anymore, so I still call them friends. I still have those feelings like they're still good friends of mine, but we don't really hang out with anyone because no one
Gets it.
have these kind of talks without making us look like we're crazy.
Well, I gotta tell you, if you're open and vulnerable and authentic enough to only speak butterfly talk versus caterpillar speak,
Yep.
then you'll find yourself being surrounded by only those individuals.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yep.
magnetize what you vibrate out.
Yeah, that was really scary thinking about it a few years ago. I mean, I'm a senior vice president for a financial services company, and now I'm talking about helping healers embrace prosperity. I'm talking about light workers. I'm staring at the sun, and I'm teaching people how to sun gaze and unlock dormant DNA and astral project and
Yep.
do all this stuff. And it was scary, and it was the best thing that I ever did. And all those people who I never talked to it about now want to know about it, and all those people that I thought were gonna care, and they're not, they never even say anything. They're just like, yeah, whatever. They're stuck in their 3D element.
Yep.
And I keep attracting more individuals like yourself and Jordan and Julian and everybody in my life. They literally just come to me. And that's something that the strategies that I'll be teaching in the soul client attraction system that you'll get when you get the resonance or upgrade to a resonance is you can apply that to any business that you have. So you can connect and attract people who are looking and interested in energy, healing, and Reiki, or whatever modalities that you do, shamanism or
Yep.
dream work or whatever that might be, and to call in your people and leave your own clarion call to connect with soul family. Big time.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I definitely appreciate the work that you're doing. This is amazing. And
Awesome.
you're really like helping, people like us, create abundance and everything like that. It's funny because, this conscious hip hop artist that I follow, he just came out with a song that says, "Woke don't mean broke." It perfectly aligns, with everything that you're offering to people like us. So
it's the only way. If we're not making as many apples we are able to do from the seed that was planted in our souls, then what are we doing here?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah, it's definitely a crucial part. So I appreciate you playing. I appreciate you experiencing it. And if you do have any questions on Wednesdays, there's a weekly update. So that'd be, I think it's out. Wait, that's Mountain Central, 1 o'clock your time. There's a Eastern. There's a Healy update that is like a mastermind. They come together for an hour or so and answer questions and things like that. There, you'll get a back office that will have a training academy on how to run it, how to do analysis. Like,
Wow.
there's so much information out there, and it really is just getting started whenever you can. So
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Thank you.
awesome. Absolutely. Cody, any other questions you got, or you got 18 more minutes on pain. So
Yeah, no, I'm all good, crystal clear.
cool beans, brother. Well, I appreciate connecting with you, and I'll look forward to chatting with you soon. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Talk soon.
Have a great
Bye-bye.
rest of your day.
You too. We know that Healy's got you intrigued, so head on over to ChooseHealy.com to see tons of Healy testimonials, hear reviews on the Healy technology, and how to easily get your hands on this game-changing and disrupting opportunity to support you, your family, your community, your clients, and your patients. We look forward to you scheduling a time to experience the Healy Resonance device from wherever you are. So head on over to ChooseHealy.com to receive all the information you require and to schedule your Healy Resonance experience today. You'll be glad you did. Get ready for the new paradigm of affordable energy medicine. It's here today and waiting for you. ChooseHealy.com.